Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I have some more news for you guys surrounding LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. TT Games responds, also new characters confirmed, and an interview with one of the devs telling us some more details and more in today's video. So if you guys are ready, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Star Wars and gaming content and updates surrounding the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So there are a bunch of positive things to report on this week, but one of the more unfortunate things that I decided to put at the start of the video just to get out of the way as it's so big is the confirmation of no online co-op for the Skywalker Saga. So in the accessibility report that I showed you guys last week in my previous video, we got more details for a lot of the content within the game. But if you head into the game details section, it specifically says 2 players. And we get more on this as that it's reported here that you can play with 2 players in the same room, but you can't play it online. You can play this game in the following styles: cooperative in the same room, multiplayer cooperative story, multiplayer shared screen in the same room. So very unfortunate that they basically just confirmed that there will be no online co-op for this game. And yeah, that obviously sucks, but with the amount of workload that the devs had to work through to get this game out on time, I think we can give it a bypass as the game just looks really well done and very polished, and a lot of people are super pumped for it. Now, moving on to a fresh tweet from TT Games themselves, clarifying something for us that was also reported in the accessibility details that I showed you guys in my last video, but that's actually not true. It was reported that you would be able to adjust the difficulty of the game as a whole. And TT Games themselves responded out on Twitter saying this: "Hello, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga doesn't have different modes to choose from. However, there are several settings to help make the game easier or harder, such as toggling the automatic health recovery option on and off. This gives us a bit more depth and clarification as to how the game will work for both difficulty, modes, side quests and more, as they are clearly stating to us that there isn't one set level where you can choose from easy, intermediate, hard, extremely hard, and things like this. More the in-game features like the recovery options or the aim assist and things like that." Now for what you guys came to today's video for, we had an interview from GameSpot where they were speaking to one of the devs, James Bergen. He mentions in this interview that the producer also took some time to speak about the Skywalker Saga's gigantic roster of characters. There are 400 playable characters and more than 800 in all, counting NPCs. Now this is actually pretty significant, as prior to this interview we only knew about 300 characters by my knowledge, so if I'm not, then someone can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure we only knew about 300 characters, so now we have an extra bump. An extra 100 characters will be coming to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which is always nice to see. He also continues within this interview giving us some more detail on free play, stating, "We know that players love exploring our free play content, so we made the story levels snappier and more action focused. Having pre-levels take place on the planet surfaces make for a more cohesive experience overall and makes the game feel more like a journey rather than 2 separate modes of story and free play. Players can hop between trilogies or enter Galaxy free play to explore at their own pace if they choose. Having that freedom means that the player can take their time and immerse themselves without feeling overwhelmed." We also had some more info on how long the game would roughly take to complete as a whole and per sector. Now, depending on how you play the game, there really is only 2 ways that usually you go about and how this would happen. You either speedrun it, so where you just play through it, you forget the mini kits, everything like that, you just play through, and then you go back through it and find the mini kits and the unlockables once you're done enjoying the story, or you do all of that stuff as you go along. So you either speedrun through it, get to the end, then go back through and get all of the unlockables once you're bored, or there's other people that like to do that on the way through and unlock absolutely everything to find all the hidden content as they go. Now, they say the duration of the game is expected to be playtime. It takes between 14 hours and 16 hours to play a round of this game. Now I'd assume that is, say, like 1 episode, so say you went in to play the Phantom Menace episode 1. I'm assuming they're talking about maybe either that, or they're talking about episodes 1 to 3. That's 1 sector. Episodes 4 to 6. That's 1 episode, so, or 1 round more, should I say. And then they say, seeing everything in the game can take players up to 50 hours. So I'd assume it's more 1 to 3 rather than 1 actual episode, like movie, right? So they're saying that it takes about 50 hours to complete, or at least see everything within LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now this is all not speculation, but estimate, because some players will complete it better than others, some will complete it worse than others. It really just depends on skill level, problem solving, and if you decide to go through and find all of the unlockables and content throughout the game whilst you're completing the story, or if you rush through it then go back in to do it. But that is going to round out today's video. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with the latest for the Skywalker Saga, so be sure to drop a sub and a like of appreciation for today's video. Let me know what you make of more characters making its way into the Skywalker Saga and the game, and if you're disappointed that Online Co-op has sadly not managed to make its way into the game. I've been Splotchbug, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.